Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be hopping into another crazy episode of Clash Royale, where today Chief Cat's going to be making a little bit of a reappearance because she hasn't showed up in a couple of videos. Chief Cat, say hey, do your thing, be sassy, go tear up the rest of my office. But guys, today we're going to be playing some Hog 2.6 on my channel, and it's safe to say things are going to get a little bit crazy. Now, I played Hog 0.6 a total of 3 times. I'm 2-1 inside of those battles. I played against 3 Musketeers in the other one. Honestly, I don't really know how Hog 2.6 fares against 3 Musketeers. It didn't feel very good to me. But checking out this right here, we've obviously got the Hog Rider, Ice Golem, Ice Spirit, and Skeletons for a quick cycle. You've got Cannon and Musketeer as your main defenses, and then Fireball and Log as your main spells. Let's do it. Let's see if we can pull off some wins using Hog 2.6. This is known as one of the more technical decks inside of Clash Royale. And you guys know that whenever we play technical decks, usually results in a nightmare. So let's go ahead and see if we can make this happen right now. And a takedown Garret Desert. All right, well, starting off, we do want to be fairly aggressive to start off with 2.6. Probably, a little bit more aggressive than that, but it looks like that should be fine. We've got a set of minion horde going in. Hopefully we can kill that. Oh, we ended up killing it just in time, so the Hog Rider is going to get a bunch of hits. Even while I was scratching my hair, we had the reaction times to get that done. And guys, we're going to be in a big lead right now, but we are playing against 3 Musketeers, and that's definitely going to be interesting. So I'm going to get our cannon ready here. I'm going to let that battle ram just go ahead and ram on forward. Looks like that should all happen. I'll play my Ice Spirit to clean the rest of this up. Hog Rider going down this side of the map. And let's see if he has the Goblin Gang in time to be able to take this out. I don't really think so. I think that Hog Rider is going to take that out pretty easily. I guess I'll let it get one more hit. Beautifully done. That's going to be enough to take out that tower. And at this point, it's going to be all about defense. So the thing is, I don't know how well we can defend against 3 Musketeers using... I bet like really good Hog 2.6 players can play it, but seeing as he has so much bait for Fireball, whether it's the Elixir Collector, whether it's the Minion Horde, whether it's the 3 Musketeers itself, tends to get a little bit difficult to try to put in some work, not to mention the fact that we're already down 3 elixir and he's going to pump in right here. So let's go ahead and see what we can do right now and maybe be able to steal away a win. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cycle back to our Skeletons on this side. Battle Ram's running in over here. I'm going to go ahead and play our Musketeer right now, plus our Ice Spirit. Going to Fireball all this down, even though he has 3 Musketeers. I feel pretty comfortable in fireballing that. Giant's going to run forward right here, but our Musketeer will turn and shoot the Giants. At least I thought it would. I'm going to have to play my Cannon as well to follow that up. 3 Musketeers going to finally go down, and let's see what he does. All right, Musketeer walking forward. I was hoping he would play something against that Musketeer. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. The cannon obviously placed in a position where it can't help us too much. I've got our Ice Golem ready in a moment for these Muskies. Okay, that's going to be a little bit problematic, but we can use our Skeletons right now. And honestly, we're not really going to lose too much right here. We're going to lose maybe 1,000 HP on both sides, but judging by how this started off, that's actually pretty good for what we had going on. Let's go ahead and log this down right now to give everything a little bit more time and maybe be able to get something done. All right, Giant going in. Got to play our Ice Golem as well right here. Got to play our Ice Spirit as well. Got to play our Skeletons as well. Got to play our Log. Hopefully going to be able to defend against this. Looks like we will. I'm going to Fireball this side, which feels like a little bit of a rough decision. Ice Golem, please. Are you joking that Ice Golem didn't get down in time? Oh, well, we got 20-something seconds left, guys, and we've got to find a way to hold on. Cannon's going down. I'm going to play our Ice Spirit 2 just to really try to be able to hold off against this. Everything's going in. Skeleton's going in. What is he going to end up playing? Maybe a Minion Horde, maybe something else. There goes the Minion Horde. Going to go ahead and do this. Going to go ahead and play our Cannon here. Going to get our Ice Spirit ready right here. Our Musketeer is fighting for its life right now. Musketeer going in. Only a couple of seconds left. Looks like we're going to be able to defend for GG. Well played. Woo! All right, that got a little bit scary. As a newer Hog 2.6 player, we could have made a lot of mistakes, and we only made a little bit of mistakes, which helped us out a lot. We're going to end up taking the win right there against a matchup that I don't really like at all, so pretty happy to get that done. Being able to win that one was good. Obviously, we had to get to a really fast advantage there. I'm pretty sure in that matchup, you have to get off to a really quick start inside of single elixir, which is what we did. Let's go ahead and cycle an Ice Spirit to start this one off. Gonna go ahead and get ready with our Log to the side. And it looks like we're gonna be playing some variation of Log baits. And I'll just go ahead and start my Ice Golem in the back. All right, another matchup I haven't tried out before with this is safe to say it's gonna get a little bit interesting. I'm gonna Fireball down the Princess pretty much every single time. I think I need to get the Princess off the board. Let's go ahead and calm back down. Prince going down this lane so we can set up with our Cannon. Don't think there's really anything he can use to snipe our Cannon, so I'm going to have to let that Ice Golem, unfortunately, find the end of its life. Feels bad, man. Let's go ahead and let the Prince run on in. Skeleton's ready in a moment. Of course he has this. All right, well, that Dark Goblin's going to clean up shop. Let's go ahead and log this down. Actually, that was a little bit of an ugly log right there. Didn't need the Ice Spirit either. And so far, we've wasted a little bit of elixir, but that's going to be fine. I'm going to fireball down this barrel just to make sure we don't take too much damage. Looks like Musketeer will lock on for a second, and we're going to get ready with our skeletons up top. All right, level 12 Princess. That's still very interesting inside of my head to see, but I'm going to go ahead and get our skeletons down as soon as we can. I don't think we'll have the reaction time to be able to kill that. We only took one hit from the Princess, which happens if you play the skeletons right on time. Getting ready here, I'll play our Ice Golem to stop this Dark Goblin. Very nicely done. And since we already have the Ice Golem going down the lane, why not follow up with the Hog Rider and let him bring that Prince out to try to stop some damage. Actually, he has the Tornado instead. Okay, this is going to be a tough matchup, guys. Anytime they have Tornado, it's really tough. You got to be able to outcycle their Tornado. Obviously, we're going to be able to log that down there. We can probably just cycle back, actually, to our Hog Rider in a moment, which is what we're going to do. So let's go and do all of this. Hog Rider's going to go down, and this is going to be able to get it that he doesn't... Ooh, wait, he might have Tornado again. Oh, he seriously has Tornado again, guys? Okay, well, for playing Hog 2.6, I was hoping not to have a matchup like this, and oh man, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Ice Golem going in, Dark Goblin's going down now. I've got to get the Fireball ready against this. Ooh, that's not good. Dark Goblin gonna eat our lunch, and oh man, that's not very fun. All right, I don't really know what to do now, guys. He has Tornado. He's got a quick cycle with his log, not with his log, but with his Ice Spirit and skeletons. And I think that's really the only way I win is if I outcycle him. I'm gonna get my skeletons down now, although that might go in right there. Oh man, we're just getting destroyed left and right. And unfortunately, although this matchup isn't very great, I think our play hasn't been that stellar as well. Let's go ahead and get Ice Golem. Going in with our Hog Rider. Hog Rider's going to skip past the Ice Golem, though, and that's a big mistake for me. Your Hog Rider should always be, you know, behind the Ice Golem when they have Tornado like this to make sure that it doesn't get Tornado to the tower, but we were making that mistake since moment one. I'm going to get our Musketeer down right now. One more Hog Rider just to really add insult to injury, guys. GG, well played. And I think that's the result of a little bit of an experience alongside a little bit of a difficult death matchup. All right, we could have gotten more consistent damage against his towers if we played our Ice Golem in front and then the Hog Rider directly behind it. I was playing it to the side, and when you do that, it makes it so the Hog Rider jumps in front, and if they have Tornado, it's an easy Tornado to the tower. However, if you do have the Hog Rider right behind the Ice Golem, that makes it so when they try to Tornado it over to the King, it doesn't really work out that well. So good learning lesson. Learning lessons are what we're going to take as we start up Hog 2.6. Let's go and finish off one final battle against Wilson right here, and maybe this will be the battle to make our dreams come true, and it might be a mirror matchup, so I'm gonna have to spam our cannon. I did skeletons first just because they were the first thing I thought of, and all right, it looks like we might have a mirror matchup, and if we win a mirror matchup, that would be quite spectacular, seeing as we've only been playing this deck for a little bit. But looks like he's gonna play Princess. I'm just gonna slap our Hog Rider right behind this this Ice Golem right here. Doesn't look like the bats want to target that Ice Golem in the beginning, so he's gonna go ahead and play all of that. Musketeer going down as well. I'll let this all run in. Ice Spirit going to go down over here. Princess won't kill the Ice Spirit, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to play the skeletons to the side so the Princess does not help out with those skellies, and we should be fine for the very first push of this game. Now, since we do have a free Musketeer on this side, guys, why not go in for a Hog Rider? Okay, well, maybe we don't go in because he can play something like Bats, plus a Mini P.E.K.K.A, or just a log to be able to clean that up right there. Musketeer is going to run on forward, but that'll be fine. 2 more hits, unless, actually, maybe just 1 hit. Ooh, almost a second hit against that tower. And let's go ahead and calm down with another Musketeer on this side. All right, making sure we don't take really any Princess damage by playing that Musketeer. Should be able to defend against his Mini P.E.K.K.A if he goes in for it. But obviously, we're going against Princess, some sort of Hog, probably Rocket deck. So that'll be sort of interesting. Ice Golem going to go ahead and die. And we're going to have to find a way to make this work. If we can beat another Hog Rider player using Hog 2.6, that would definitely be an accomplishment. Ice Spirit going in to snag onto that should be enough to kill that Hog Rider. The Princess not going to be able to do too much, guys. Just gonna let that Princess rain away right there and wait it out. And wow, he's gonna opt to use his bats. That's definitely an interesting set of bats. So I'm gonna go with the Hog Rider. I'm gonna go with this. I have to go with the log as well. Does he have Elixir for Mini P.E.K.K.A? Took him a second to cycle to it just because he had used so much previously. Definitely 2 Hog Rider hits against the tower, which is what we're looking for every single time. And I'll just go ahead and cycle back to our Musketeer. Let's go ahead and use our skeletons off to the side to make sure that Mini P.E.K.K.A gets no damage. And we are definitely chilling. All right, I'm gonna let this all just roll on in. And honestly, I might even go for an Ice Golem right here because... Oh, wow, we're lucky we didn't have more Elixir right there. He dropped the rocket on us, guys, and that's what happens inside of this matchup. Ice Spirit going to lock onto the Ice Golem, but that's still going to be a hit against his tower. Maybe even 2 hits. Are you joking me? That's glorious. Let's go ahead and use our Musketeer. Hog Rider going to bring back over to this cannon. This Hog Rider is bacon, and we're truly dominating this matchup so far, even though we're, you know, a little bit of a beginner Hog Rider player. All right, well, let's get back to it. Let's use Hog Rider log. I know that Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to be a little bit annoying. Want to make sure we take that out each and every time. Probably not going to get a Hog Rider hit, but that's okay. We did force a pretty massive of response out of him. I'm gonna go ahead and cycle our Musketeer, gonna go ahead and cycle this, cycle that, Skeletons up top to be able to take care of this, Ice Golem as well to maybe try to distract that Mini P.E.K.K.A. as it tries to run through his Hog Rider guys. And honestly, at this point, we can really just cycle spells, but what's the fun in cycling spells? I'm gonna go ahead and use this, gonna go ahead and use our Hog Rider, really nice prediction rocket, that's why you cycle spells. All right, well, our Fireball does 292, so we can do 2 Fireballs and a Log to win this game. So let's get ready. And by getting ready, I'm just going to go ahead and cycle it right now. Fireball's going to hit the Ice Golem too. That adds insult to injury. Going to go ahead and get our cannon ready right now. He's going to drop his full-on offense on this side. Ice Golem to go in front to stop the bats and everything else. Ice Spirit going in. I have to log down this Mini P.E.K.K.A. unfortunately, but guys, that's going to be GG. Well played. Well played to our friend Wilson right here, but unfortunately not too much for him to get done. The Mini P.E.K.K.A. is running in. I don't think it's going to be able to do much. The cannon still with 1 HP is going to put in work. I've got Skeletons. The cannon still helping out right now. Log to kill that Ice Spirit. Fireball onto the tower. GG. Well played. And Pat Plays 2.6 is a resounding success for our very first set of battles. Honestly, we're like 4-2 so far using Hog 2.6. Not bad. Being above 5,000 trophies playing this deck, we definitely run into some solid opponents, and going against Wilson right there, we're able to take the Hog Rider versus Hog Rider dub. And yeah, 5,062 trophies, not the worst thing in the world. And that's going to be it for this episode of Pat Plays 2.6. Let me know if you want me to play it some more. You guys can watch me get better at this deck real time, maybe do a couple more battles and try to push our way up the leaderboards. That's going to do it for this video today, though. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smack that like button with your forehead. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.